Alright guys, welcome back to XCOM Chimera Squad. We are on the verge of something pretty big. We're about to take down Great Phoenix once and for all. Oh yeah. Now unfortunately that doesn't mean that Highland Square and Riverside are going to go to max anarchy. But I think, no, global anarchy goes down by 3, city anarchy goes down by 3 when you complete an investigation. Let's see. I like the look of that. Great Phoenix overran the starport. Security spotted their leadership on sight before they cut the feed. Take them down before they get any birds in the air. Only 30 credits. Jesus, is that all? I think this is the strongest squad we can field right now. Terminal, Talk, Patchwork, Claymore. With the boom booms, with the scans. We've got an extra medkit heal there. Mark Weave and everybody. We were so close to getting the improved submachine guns on this mission. I mean, technically, if I waited one day and got some credits, it's 20 credits, but see, this is a holo scanner and unrest, and that is just Illyrium. If this was credits, I might have been tempted. But no, let's roll. Good luck, guys. One big encounter. This is going to be intense.
Great Phoenix made its move on the starport. They overran security and are attempting to scramble starships. You need to stop those birds from launching. Who knows what they'll do when airborne.
Seeing this here, this gives me flashbacks to the final mission. All units get defense for 1 round. Enemies deal 1 less damage during breach. First unit through will have their weapon disabled. That's fine for Talk because she can spit poison and constrict, and then she just needs to reload. Let's see, but then 1 less damage. All units get defense for 1 round. Much better just to put everyone here then. There's no other breach actions that I need to take here, is there? No.
Entering.
Good luck, boys and girls. I've never done this mission before. I don't know what we're in for. Okay, so 5 enemies visible. We've got a Praetorian, Adder, Legionnaire, Paladin, Dominator. Just take whatever's most likely to hit. So this would be the Praetorian. Great start to this mission. Again, 72%. We might just have to eat these shots here. I think killing whatever we can as quick as we can is going to be key. That armor. 6 hit points he's got. Toxic Greeting. Everybody has a lot of hit points. I'm actually going to put the Toxic Greeting on the Dominator just because it's 3 poison damage now, 2 on its first turn, leaving it with 3, meaning it can just be shocked to be killed. It crit, awesome, 3 damage. That leaves it with how much? 2, 4, 5. Okay. At this point, I think I'll just go all in on the Praetorian. Dodged. And missed. Mark Weave. The best 60 supplies you'll spend in this game. Mark Weave.
Those consoles,
they all hunkered down.
you can use them to delay the launch.
Okay, so clearly that is Talk's job. Move up there, tongue someone. Move up, delay launch, tongue them. Okay, so that's one of those keep doing a thing to buy yourself more time type of missions. Okay, let's see here. So team up. Who are we going to team up with? Who needs to die this turn? The Dominator I need to get more damage on. Not a great frag grenade option here. Might just focus on taking down this guy with my explosives. frag, no, shrapnel plus frag will do for him, and then I can still throw the sticky grenade.
Frag out.
Yeah, gets literally blown out of the building. Lol. Okay, the Praetorian. There's some way to stun the Dominator. No, the Dominator. Oh, I can't actually do much for him. So, what's my best bet? I think I am going to team up with Patchwork to put her ahead of the Dominator. Actually, it doesn't matter because whoever the Dominator mind controls. I don't think I need to use team up right now then. What we're going to do is we're going to complete Claymore's turn. And then we can bring him forward later. He doesn't have any good actions here though. I think I will move him up next to this panel in preparation for the next turn. So if the Dominator mind controls Patchwork, then it's just up to Talk to take out the Dominator. The only shitty thing is Patchwork probably doesn't have... Okay, mind control on Talk. So I need a visual on that Dominator. Unfortunately, I then don't have an answer for all of these guys. Fucking hell. So we'll end the turn with Chaining Jolt. Okay, so... I'm going to take a chance here and just hope that Claymore can actually see the Praetorian from there. Because if he can then shoot his sticky grenade onto the Praetorian and hopefully kill it. Gets us Talk back, which is obviously super important. Talk has to move up here. The problem is, even if I constrict the adder from over here, then these two will shoot me. So I think I'm actually better off poison spitting. If I can poison spit the Praetorian, it'll die before it can do anything. Also, I can flashbang these two. So obviously these lads are all immune. Yeah, so that's no good.
Target spotted.
So is this flashbang hitting both of these two? Yes.
Look into the light.
Shouldn't end her turn. That now gives me a better chance of being able to tongue this dude. Unless there's some chance I can... maybe I could tongue him.
Time for a face-to-face. Just go to sleep.
Sticky grenade. No one in range. I can't see anybody is the problem. Now, where's this grenade? Okay, cool. This grenade will go off before the Paladin and the Python. Now, these are not the two that I want to be focusing on, but I mean, at least we are putting some, you know, slightly reliable damage. I mean, this Python and the Praetorian are probably going to get their actions off, but I mean...
Throwing
One thing I'm noticing about this game is that it's in
your
all situations it's pretty much impossible to stop all of the damage. You just have to accept that you're going to take some damage. You know, like in Magic the Gathering, where you just got to use your hit points as a resource.
Hostiles will not get through.
Leave some for me.
Okay, thank goodness for full cover. Well, he'll home. I prefer my daddy's XCOM. Playing this, it's a bit of fun, but honestly, I really think that like normal, you know, full grown-up XCOM is preferable. I think I want to release this lad. This is the number 8 adder. I can release him and then run forward and punch the paladin out. But the thing is, playing this now, I'm going to finish it, and it's inspired me to give full XCOM another go. Why is my poison spit not doing anything?
Take this.
Okay, so it poisoned the Praetorian, but didn't do the hit damage. I think you have to actually directly hit him. Okay, so that was a little mistake. Paladin Python. Number 6 Python. That's number 3 Python. What are my bind chances on the Python far away? Not great. This is 2 to 3 damage, so I could just make sure that Python goes down. But then I'm vulnerable to that Paladin. I think I have to take out the Python this turn, this one. Just because there's another Python that's active. And if both Pythons bind 2 of my team,
Why don't you lie down for a bit?
we've got big problems. Like losing team members is exponentially more devastating because you only have 4. Wow, I'm surprised people find the Overwatch shit boring. I never found it boring. I loved it. Because it's a lot more straightforward than people might make out. Not low risk, dude. Trust me. When you're busy playing Long War of the Chosen on Iron Man, there is no such thing as low risk. It's all fucking intense. I think not never been there, dude. I just don't agree. You obviously haven't watched a lot of my XCOM. Shit is fucking dangerous, yo. Oh yeah, the OG game, but then again, I haven't played the OG game in fucking, I can hardly remember when last I played the OG game. Okay, I need to finish off this adder, but Terminal is going to shoot it to death, so then the next option becomes the Praetorian, who needs just a little more damage on him for him to die. I think let's take down the Paladin.
Shame you didn't resist.
Shooting. It's funny, I haven't played classic XCOM in such a long time. Oh jeez, I don't know, I should get bound. Now she's gonna get shot and killed by the Praetorian. Fuck! Okay, does this end my turn? It does not.
Ruining the hostiles' day.
What? No.
Don't
No.
sleep on the job.
The bomb was supposed to go off. I think actually I've seen this before. It's technically like a little bug between the sticky nade and a poison target. So he was affected by poison. I shot him with a sticky nade. So what should have happened was he runs away and blows up to the sticky nade. The poison shouldn't have triggered. But I think what happens is, with the way it's coded, you hit him with a sticky nade, it then codes it as his turn, which makes him take the poison tick damage. But then, as you see, the nade doesn't explode. But then that lets him shoot, which then got her taken out. So that's fucking annoying.
I've got you.
So that's a quote-unquote kill that I feel like shouldn't have happened. Well, we're gonna find out. Anyway, I have to hit this now before this goes off. I think I failed the mission now. It's gonna go end round. I think we're gonna have to restart this. None of this should have happened because he should have been dead, which then wouldn't have killed Patchwork, which then would have let Talk hit the console and then shoot the snake off. That's what I was planning on doing. God damn, that's annoying.
Grey Phoenix made its move on the starport.
That was bullshit.
They overran security and are
sticky
attempting
native
to
work, that
scramble
wouldn't happen.
starships. You need to stop those birds from launching. Who knows what they'll do when airborne.
Okay. Defense for 1 round, 1 less damage, first unit will have their weapon disabled. It's fine, that's... Talk. I think, let's not disable anyone then, let's all go through this door. Let's say... Shotgun first through, then the scan, then the shot, and then the poison.
Moving in.
Oh, that's good team. That feels like putting damage on the Praetorian is still the right way to go. Legionnaire. Okay, so I think the poison should be enough to take out the Praetorian. And again, all my other shots are so garbage. %, but toxic greeting to make it 100%. Please don't crit us, aggressive people. Ow. Ow. Right, so we have a lot less hit points to work with.
Target spotted.
And a bunch of hunkered down nerds. We know that Claymore can actually move up and still throw shrapnel plus sticky bomb. But again, just blowing up the Legionnaire I think is the right way to go.
Shrapnel, out! Tossing frag.
And hit the console.
Moving. Check your fire.
Get a
Is he
move
out of
on.
cover? I think he's floating out of cover. Okay. So we're going to do a quick save and reload.
Eyes on the
This
target.
is something to be careful of. You'll notice, like there, he's not standing on the ground. He's sort of floating, so he doesn't have half cover. Side disable, not too bad. Okay, so that did nothing, pretty much. Okay, Adder up next, then the Paladin, then the Python. Let's see. The Tire Squad only use once per turn. Their turn next on the timeline. Let's go for Claymore. I think you should be able to do a whole full round of grenades and shit. Heal yourself. Looks like Overwatch might be in order. Or move up. I think move up. I think I want to stasis the Dominator. I mean, out of all of the enemies here, the Dominator, I think, is the big bad. To deal with everything else. I mean, he's 9 on the turn order, but Claymore should be able to take care of the Adder, and then you've got Terminal to take care of the Paladin. In that case, then I think that this Python... these Pythons... The Pythons are more annoying because of their ability to tongue grab and disable your people. Right. So who can I sticky nade? Dominator. Softening up those two
Throwing
is certainly worth
shrapnel.
it.
Right in my path. Thanks for that.
It might be worth hitting the sticky grenade onto this adder because there's an outside chance it moves close enough to set that grenade off.
Here. Catch.
It's not very likely. It's more likely it'll move back here somewhere. But when hit with a nade, the AI seems to run towards their allies. That's a little unfortunate. Did it outright kill? Oh, sweet. Okay, if I'd known it was going to do that, then I wouldn't have stasised. It's unlucky. Can I do damage to here? Pretty much no one. Patchwork. If I get her to zap the paladin, it should die in the explosion.
I set him up, you knock him down.
Nice. Then the stasis python. And it's Talk's turn. Talk can't hit anybody, unfortunately. Can't do shit. Dominator's turn though. Let's see if we can't spit poison at the Dominator. Isn't that an explosive canister?
Take this.
So I'm expecting this snake is going to bind Patchwork, but that shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Claymore, okay. Probably mind control out of the Dominator. Let's see, we need to do 6 damage to free up. Patchwork has the reflex sight, so she can shoot. And then subdue this guy, so we can take a shot. What's a 1 in 2 chance? Worth a try. I should actually pair that reflex grip with the stock.
Target is under arrest.
Evening or not. That's not going to do damage, unfortunately. Shit, so Patchwork is going to be mind controlled this turn, meaning Claymore is going to get shot. So then, between Terminal and the Python, they can probably kill Claymore. So first of all, I've got to save and reload so I can get him back into cover. My Twitch campaign, save file. Wait, is that right? 21:30 and 4? Is that the time now? Yeah. He's in half cover. So that's going to end the turn. I actually have to hunker down. Give him the best chance of surviving. Ceasefire grenade, fine. Shot, ow. Missed for once, the tongue grenade misses. Oh, but of course I was hunkered down, so. Mark Weave doing its thing. This is an annoyance that I have to basically use talk to grab the terminals every turn. So effectively we only have 3 troops to fight
Spotted
with.
the target.
This fucking Dominator needs to die, man. I'm telling you. He can mind control multiple enemies. Side is having fun. Stun for once, only stun until his turn. So that's fine. He dies in 2 turns from poison. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move up. Buy ourselves some more time. Hit him with a frag.
There's our target.
And now as soon as the frag goes off, he should be done.
Explosive out.
I can work with that.
Actually, that was not the right thing to do. I still need to break the mind control here now. I should have known that I can just zap him for 4 damage. Ah, damn, that was a waste. That's a fail.
Zapping the target.
Did some damage.
Should have thrown the bomb onto the other Python. Can you... Good, she can't actually see that Python. So I think just get to high cover, really. Off cover, he's most likely the one who's going to get hit. I feel like Patchwork is tucked away, which is not going to be seen. Okay, surprised I have a move there. Right. Yeah, we healed, moved, and healed again. I think the turn just ended, that's probably why. Yep, that's fair enough. The tongue attack's not going to miss. Oh, damn, so Claymore is poison and bound. Why can't I subdue? Oh, I lose an action point. Right. Let's just flashbang him.
Blinding
That's fine.
hostiles.
Because Claymore is next, he'll take the constriction and the poison damage on the next turn. Unless I can do that. And now Claymore, if he one-shots the Python. Okay, I didn't realize I can still tongue pull. Awesome.
Putting the squeeze on.
That should end it. It said 1 encounter, but a cutscene now, so I don't think there's only 1 encounter.
There's only one way into this hangar, through a corridor defended by the best Grey Phoenix has to offer. Oh, and the room is full of starship fuel, so don't shoot anything with a warning label.
All good. I can fix burns up to 5th degree, baby.
Oh, terminal. Okay, so successful shots on breach will stun. What are the hit points looking like? Claymore could do better. Terminal can heal, but I want to know if there's any way we can get the heal off and the stun. I'm pretty sure if I swapped them around I couldn't get that. Oh shit!
Oh hell, they have one of those things?
Entering.
I'm glad we have patchwork. Okay, so what's aggressive here? Python, that's got to die. I think we just focus on the 2 aggressive units. So there's Alert, Adder, Praetorian, and Adder. No! You 97% missing! Piece of shit. Honestly, that Dominator is more of a concern. God damn it. I'm guessing these are the explosive barrels. Oh my god. I'm really wishing I had the sectoid trooper with me.
Keep them off that ship.
Stop enemies from boarding. We're gonna do well just to survive here. We outnumbered 3 to 1, looks like. Almost 3 to 1. Okay, so that will remove our cover, so that's no good. Okay, at least grouped up enemies means lots of good job for Claymore. I kind of want to hit those 2. It's a pity the sticky grenade is on cooldown. Hopefully it outright kills that adder. Only did the damage from the grenade or the shrapnel. That's fucking irritating. Demolition, no cover, she's 7th in line. Fuck. Okay, at least the Dominator died, which is huge, honestly. Adder's coming in to bite. Damn. Fuck, I wish I'd brought a smoke grenade with. Praetorian next. I got nothing for the Praetorian. And they're both trying to flee, so... How many can't board the UFO? I might have to stasis. Honestly, I think I might stasis the Adder because the Praetorian, if he leaves, I'll be thrilled with that. That's such a good result for us.
Time up!
Might actually want to do that, but how big is the explosive range here? So if I can subdue and put myself into high cover,
Arrested another target.
at least out of the explosive range. For the host Shinobi. No, what's he doing? He's buffing and he's not fleeing. He's supposed to be fleeing! Ow! And I now need to cooperate with Claymore just to get him the fuck out of there. I love the game, Shinobi, but holy crap. We got our first sector pod. Just gotta run to cover. We're out in the open, unfortunately. I want to just punch this adder. See, this dude has to die fucking soon. I'm just gonna have to constrict him with talk.
Arrested the target.
I just started watching Odd play Gears Tactics. It looks fucking great. So whenever we can subdue ourselves into cover, we have to do that. So let's just hope that the sector pod stays far enough back. Oh god, this is nasty. I don't have anything for the Paladin or the sector pod or the Legionnaire. 7, 5 out of 6. I hope this faceless picks up the acid burn. Action, Abby. Mate. Oh, he's just dodged the acid burn. Okay, where can I poison? Please tell me I can get a triple poison off here. Looked like there was... Like, why is it not showing the paladin as being poisoned?
Go on,
No,
take a deep breath.
Fuck's sake, I hate it that as you press down the left click, it moves the mouse a pixel and then it goes to the place you don't want to go to. Okay, fuck. This now leaves us exposed badly. We could try constrict the Praetorian, but honestly I have to constrict this dude because he's up next pretty much. No, the Paladin is up next.
You, come here.
We just got an achievement called the Watch Your Step, which is what? Use tongue to tongue pull an enemy into poison. But that failed, so... What? Ah, dodged. This Mark Weave is going to be the best thing ever. Oh god, it's so scary. I hope it hits barrels that explode and damages it. Don't shoot this turn. Don't shoot this turn. Oh, Christ! That miss? It missed.
Throwing
Claymore
explosives.
just has to stand out in the open and keep tanking hits
Good angle.
because...
I see it.
let's see, the shrapnel sticky bomb does how much? We're gonna take a risk here. We're gonna hope that the sticky bomb on the Legionnaire pulls him into that. Because then it'll give us damage on all 4 of them. No, don't run towards me, you...
Out of the way.
Again, Mark Weave. You can't put a price on Mark Weave. Shit's priceless. Okay, the adder's out of stasis. Now, Patchwork, interestingly, has the reflex sight, so she can shoot twice. The grenade is going to go off soon anyway. So the objective here is to get as many of these guys within death of frag grenade range as possible. 2 shots from the rifle's not going to do it. Okay, so the frag grenade will kill the faceless, damage the Praetorian. And I could start chain jolting the sector pod, which is probably a good idea. But on the next turn, I can stasis field it. Poison to death. Acid on the Praetorian. Let's hit the Paladin.
Shocking hostile.
Please, explosion, kill the Paladin. Please. No damage to the Praetorian though. Still, we got 2 enemies killed. Acid burned and ruptured. Now we've got to deal with Praetorian and an adder and a sector pod. Melee strike. Shit! Patchwork! Now I think this is encounter 2 or 3. I could have sworn when the mission started it said that there was only 1 encounter. The game lied to us. So this Legionnaire, is he not... Hit with acid. I could do a pro gamer move and tongue pull Claymore into half cover, but if it leaves him there, then that doesn't help at all. Okay, so I'm going to put more damage onto the Praetorian, just with the hope that Claymore can then kill this Legionnaire. That is, unless the Sectopod one-shots Claymore now, which is pretty likely. Acid burn, thank God. Wrath Cannon. So if it still works like it does in the other XCOM, we still have time to move. When does the Wrath Cannon go off? Okay, so that's not too bad. So wait, is it gonna proc now when we move? Well, only one way to find out. Good luck, Claymore.
Finding a better spot.
Okay, no.
Move or die.
So it doesn't work that way. Alright. Victorian next. Poisoned. Acided. We can actually shoot twice. I could check. So I think when the Sectopod goes again, then it just procs the Wrath cover, the Wrath Cannon. So I'm just going to chaining jolt to get some damage on it. It should be extra damage.
Blowing some fuses.
1,000 cuts.
Nice. So this means Terminal is going to get acided. See, the fact that you can't path is irritating. It used to be hold down control to path. Is there a controls? Yeah. Interface. Left down. Attack shortcuts. Zoom. Cancel pause. Free camera. See, I need to be able to tell her to not go into the acid while still going to that half cover.
Moving. Cover me.
So you'd think the fact that she's got medical protocol she'd be poison immune, but you have to be carrying a med kit. Obviously can't tongue pull the Sectopod, so you just shoot at it a bit. Hopefully it doesn't take another turn. 4 damage from the acid burn, wow. I thought 3 was the maximum. I really hope it doesn't shoot now. Ouchie, says Claymore.
I am low on ammunition.
Low on hit points, my man. Let's finish it off with a grenade and acid. Because then that gives Terminal a chance to heal him. And then we've still got a third encounter, I think. Terrifying.
Watching for hostiles.
We are ready for them.
Let's get your insides back inside.
Okay. Go inside, back inside. I'm not going to use Corporation. Let's leave that off cooldown. Clutch. Encounter 1 of 2. We just had an encounter.
The starship is nearly
messed
fueled.
up. Anyway,
Stop Grey Phoenix before they can launch.
because during breach, Terminal has to get her heal off. Fewer aggressive enemies automatically. Keypad door isn't too bad actually. Fewer aggressive enemies. Damage during the breach. That's very nice. Let's look at the hit point values. Okay, so Terminal and Torque are fully healed. So that means Terminal, Patchwork, and Claymore all need to be in the same area. Now this means Patchwork doesn't get to use combat scanners. Heal all allies at their breach point for 2 hit points. Entrance. No valid units for breach slot. Hang on. You can holo scan it from position 2, and can you heal from position 3? Okay. That's a weird little bit of knowledge. We can only see 2 enemies though is the problem from there. But I think getting the heal and the scan off is more important.
Ready to go.
We got to fight the Phoenix guy bosses now. At least they're holo targeted. Just fucking get him, lads. Half damage, nice. Nice, double kill on the entrance. Good. Good. Fuck, that's a lot of aliens! That's a lot of aliens!
If they get to that console, they'll launch the ship.
That looks like a named character. Is that the boss man? Yeah, crew chief. Legionnaire. Praetorian. Okay, so clearly we need to stasis that dude. All this half covered. Do we not have a smoke grenade? Ugh. Crew Chief Yarvo. Get stasis fielded, Crew Chief Yarvo. We'll deal with you in the next turn. So scary. Fuck's sake. Knew it. I'm probably gonna have to take acid burn if I want to get in there. Okay, I have to hit those 2 with a grenade. All our cover is gone.
Heading over there.
Never stop moving!
Damn, if I'd known I could have hit Crew Chief Yarvo. Well, I couldn't have let him have a turn anyway, it's too dangerous. Oh no, good luck, mate. Now you roll well. Oh, I don't get to use frag grenade because I had to move. I had to frag grenade first. So I think if the round ends with him being there.
Wait for it. Now!
Okay, that was a misclick. For fuck's sake, it's all going wrong. I think I need to leave poison in the hallway there, so anyone who gets that objective gets poisoned.
Breathe in.
I think we have to restart this encounter. This is a bit of an F-up so far. What? That shouldn't have ended a turn. Oh, because I used... I used Corporation, which I didn't mean to. God, you can shoot across the map, huh? Missed at least.
Distance matters not.
God, and there's so little cover in any event. It's a Paladin, which is annoying, but at least it's not a Dominator. So here's my plan. I'm actually... What, is that a door that I can open? I'm actually going to have to tongue pull him off the objective.
Needed the exercise. Get over here.
I could bind him, but honestly, just lay down the shots into him, and then because if I bind him, I'm just going to get shot. No, I have to bind him.
Just go to sleep.
What's this bald bag going to do? Running for the exit, gets himself poisoned, leaves himself out in the open. Crew Chief Yava, I've got 2 active Praetorians on the map. This is actually more scary than the... Oh my god. She's out in the open and is going to have to take acid burn.
I'm moving.
That's only a 50% chance to take him down. I know he's only 8 in the turn order, but at least that's something off the turn order.
Jolting the target.
1,000 cuts.
I could just stop my troops from going down, and then I would have to fight the 2 bosses afterwards. Melee attack plus acid. Hunkered down. Okay, at least they're nice and grouped up for Claymore. This is Claymore's time to shine. But now, if that explodes, it's going to take out Talk and Patchwork. So, can I maybe do some precision explosives?
Tossing frag.
Awesome. Double kill. Whew. That one will die to poison. So now sticky grenade, don't need to worry about. God, Claymore. What a legend. Okay, heal,
Let
acid.
the high-tech spray do its work.
The acid all over this map is fucking ruining us. Another Praetorian, uncrowd controlled. Just hope that my tech can survive this round and then use stasis again. Ow, through high cover. Can I constrict one of the bosses? Let's find
Time
out.
for a face-to-face.
Right after Overwatch, didn't realize that was going to happen. That was a nice bonus. Please tell me I can constrict this fuck. Please tell me. Oh baby, get constricted, you big piece of shit. Don't shoot the snake. Don't shoot the snake. Run to your objective and die. Woo! Wait, if it ends the turn next to the objective, is that... Enemy launching UFO 1. So if he dies of poison the next turn, then he fails to launch the UFO. And now I can put Yovo into stasis, deal with the other one.
Target grounded.
He should just die to poison. However, if his turn starts and he's not poisoned and the poison gets removed, then the mission fails. So maybe just to be safe, let's take him out. Oh, let's get some fucking heals out, boys.
He'll be fine.
Nobody asked for your help.
Everyone else prepared to just
To the action.
take out Yorvo. So Talk, just keep constricting the Praetorian. Everyone else take on Yorvo. I think just double shot's the best thing you can do. I don't think anyone is in one shot. We've all got enough hit points to tank whatever shot he gets. The 3 to 5, actually, better off shocking him. Pierce his armor.
Frying the hostile. Ha! Zap.
Is he going to launch the spaceship? I don't mind that.
Running out of ammunition.
Dumbass. So, let's see. The bomb will go off before his turn. So, shrapnel plus shotgun shot. Oh, with... I'm not so sure. With 2 armor, it might not.
Go! Go now!
Would have been nice to capture him, but I don't think it gives you extra intel or anything.
So that's it then. Crew Chief Yarvo is gone. We're stuck here. Very well. I shall direct all of our forces to stand down.
I accept your surrender?
It does not matter where you send us. This world remains our prison.
I kind of sympathize with Zell and Yarvo. Okay, no one got gravely wounded, so there's a chance of scars from that. Well done. Grey Phoenix didn't get any birds in the air. Nearly all of them surrendered when the leadership called for it. Not bad, Chimera Squad. That looked fucking dicey at a couple points there. The sector pod was terrifying, and then that last little fight there when there were 2 Praetorians out. Whew. What an achievement. Phoenix down. Complete the Grey Phoenix investigation. Hell yes. From the archives. As much as we talk of societal integration, a significant number of detainees see little difference between the Elders and the Global Council. For these aliens, it has nothing to do with their overall treatment and everything to do with a lack of a place to call home. We estimate no more than 10 years before the lack of a repatriation option leads to open unrest, and expect rumblings to spread within 5. Confidential report to the Global Truth and Reconciliation Commission. So unrest, anarchy, that's great. Credits and intel earned from captured enemies. So with this credits now, we will be able to buy the next tier of submachine guns.
Good work, Chimera Squad.
Drink to
Your
that.
quick thinking prevented significant damage to City 31. And yet, Grey Phoenix was not trying to flee to the Elders. They wanted to go home, or find a new place to call home. How they went about it cannot be excused, but I will advise XCOM HQ to consider this development.
Interesting. Okay, good. This investigation has been successfully resolved. No further operations are required.
After reviewing
Faction
the
defeated.
intel from your investigation, we're left with more questions than answers. Grey Phoenix sought to steal multiple starships from the city's starport. This required secrecy. Mayor Nightingale's death made their goal more difficult to achieve. Worse, there are clear signs they had external backing. Until we know more, we've designated their silent partner, Atlas.
Should we run down leads on Atlas?
No, there's too little to go on. Mayor Nightingale's death remains your priority.
You mentioned 2 other groups who could have aided her killers.
Focus on one. If Atlas becomes more than just a theory, we'll update.
Noted, Director Kelly. So, Sacred Coil or the Progeny? The Progeny are a loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Progeny has intensified initiation rites for thralls, resulting in greater damage endurance. Sacred Coil is an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Sacred Coil has a broad clutch of crystalid eggs. Sacred Coil. Also because I've played against the Progeny offline and they suck. There's so much damage that you can't
what
avoid.
happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one. They claim to be the true path for City 31's hybrids, as long as that path involves armed sedition.
I mean, PTSD, I love chrysalids. They're my favorite enemy type. From Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown, the Newfoundland dockside mission is my favorite. I loved how you could just send a group of guys all with shotguns and just stay out in the open. Just as they come at you, you just gun them down with shotguns. God, it was fun. Grey Phoenix is complete. Sacred Coil. Okay, I need to know more about them before we can proceed. So, We got an extremely urgent mission. Damn, we picked up a scar. Now, who should we pick up? Yeah, my first time in the dock mission, I got wrecked like everyone does. Axiom, obviously, is the temptation. I know that Cherub is really good. But honestly, Godmother, I want to see what she can do. Like, I like Alpha Strike. Agent fires the primary weapon during the breach and will take their turn earlier on the timeline. Agent also gains 1 bonus action on their first turn. 1 use per mission. So I think on Alpha Strike, on her first turn, she can move, shoot, and shoot. Cherub we know is good, but again, Odd is using him. Odd is using these two, so I've seen them in action. I want to see Godmother in action.
Godmother, you made it.
How is the squad?
Doing fine, don't you worry.
We'll see. I want to set up a rotating training regimen. We need to maintain our edge.
Oh, there'll be time for that.
Style.
Don't you want to settle?
That's something I've never done.
Like her attitude. Promotions for everyone. Talk. You're a badass. What you got for us? Reinforced scales. Talk gains +1 armor when binding an enemy and will not release the bind upon taking damage. Synthetic venom. Talk gains a bonus to crit against poisoned enemies and will heal when ending a turn while standing in poison. Ooh. I think, especially considering I didn't take tight squeeze, I want to go for synthetic venom because I like the fact that if someone is in punch range, you can spit poison and then run up into your own poison cloud, hit them, and then get healed on that turn. Okay. Armor system. Upgrade Safeguard to provide +1 armor to the protected unit. That is so good. Terminal heals up to full at the end of every encounter. Way more have armor system. And what do we pick up? Shell shocked. Hobbled. Okay, that's no good. We have to treat that immediately. What's great is I now have enough agents that I can have people out in the field all the time. And 1 in each of assembly, spec ops, and training. As much as I like Godmother, it's got to be Zephyr. I think we should maybe assemble improved medkits, switch to medkits, and purchase a few medkits, because then I can allow Terminal to be out of action. I need to have one of my low-level people out in the field getting some experience, because we head into a situation where we've only got 4 leveled agents. And we're getting towards the mid and late game with a bunch of unleveled lads. So it's going to suck operating without Terminal. But better late than never. I think Verge. Or Godmother. Verge or Godmother. We're going to be dealing with a lot of robots, so not the time for Patchwork to be out of action, but... Verge. Spec Ops. Terminal Spec Ops. Oh, we lost the Spec Ops bonus. Oh, it's assault rifles. No, I wanted medkits. Man, great to have Zephyr back though. We can run around and punch motherfuckers in the face. City 31 is becoming more serious. Unrest is becoming more serious. From now on, any ignored missions will add 3 unrest to its district. Wow. Any ignored situation will add 1 unrest to its district. Damn. So, let's see. We're going to investigate Sacred Coil, meaning that I need to use Vigilance there. 80 intel. Can we upgrade any of these areas, or do we hang on to the intel, hoping that we can spend it? I think because we don't have a huge amount of gear, let's hang on to it and try to spend it. Okay, I got to end this mission. That was 1 hour and 5 minutes on this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We took down Sacred Coil. How cool was that? Was it? No, it was Phoenix. Phoenix something. Now we're investigating Sacred Coil. Let's say for the Sacred Coil investigation, we could make things especially hard for ourselves by choosing to not bring along our tech specialist, because her ability to hack and then zap is fucking good. I think once she's out of training to remove her scar, we'll keep her in all the time. Against these robotic enemies, let's let Talk sit out for this entire investigation, and we'll get some levels on, let's say, Verge. Because I want Verge to be fully leveled pretty much once we start the other investigation, to maybe counter effect all of their mental effects. As good as Talk is, though. Talk will still get some usage, but I want to see what Verge and Godmother can do. In that case, there's no time like the present. Let's take a look at what we're up against,
forces
though.
may attempt to guard a mission-critical device that needs to be stopped. Destroy the device in question when authorized.
3 encounters.
Keep your distance if you can.
Let's see, so we've got assault rifle, shotgun, and shotgun. That's typical. We just finished the mission that gives us... Not mission, the tech that gives us improved submachine guns, and now we don't have any submachine guns. Typical. So for the reflex grip, we're going to give to Verge. So that's going to allow him to have advanced scope and reflex grip, so he can shoot and shoot twice a turn, or he can do mental activities twice, or he can mental activity and shoot, or shoot and mental activity. We like it. Mech Weave will do more to keep him alive than anything else. Auto key card, and let's say... Right, we're not bringing... We're going to need at least 2 medkits. So we have to buy another medkit. And we need to get the breach item. Medipatch. Oh, I've got 2 of them. Oh, fail. Okay, well, because we don't have our scanners in, so Claymore can scan the one time. At least I've got 2 uses of Medipatch then. Keypad, door, vent. Padding. I think I might buy another Mach Weave. Honestly, the Mach Weave does so much more to keep you alive. And hopefully we don't have to use this little bugger. Breaching charge. Okay. Operation Riverdog when we come back. Let's investigate Sacred Coil. Claymore, Zephyr, Verge, Godmother. It's a little scary taking out our 2 unleveled agents, but Zephyr is a fucking badass. Where is she? As is Claymore. And I mean, you saw Claymore by himself. His variety of big bada boom is just insane. The whole... what's it called again? Shrapnel grenade. Shrapnel bomb plus frag grenade plus sticky grenade in one turn is just insane. And then Zephyr can parry, can lock down, can crowd control, crippling blow. I just wonder when I'm going to be able to upgrade these pangolin gauntlets. We'll be fine. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Let's start taking on Sacred Coil.